What's good, YouTube? This is Joey Bartolozzi. Bartolozzi fans, turn on him. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this.
Who the f are you to tell me that I don't give a f about something, you dumb? If you were one of the people in the comment section saying you hate my girlfriend, don't watch me. But at the same time, again, when I do share my opinion on certain touchy subjects like this, and then I start receiving death threats, and so does she, I'm done. I'm not talking about it anymore.
Recently, it seems like Joe Bartolozzi's
Joe Bartolozzi, must be Italian. Baba the Boop. Okay, Dining Dungeon. This nigga no lore. Shout out to bro. Like his dreads. You know, very unique. This nigga got a strong face. Let's get into this. What's good, YouTube?
fans have all turned against him, as he's come out rejecting a part of his fan base that seems to be upset about his political opinions, along with the fact that he has a girlfriend who doesn't share the same opinions as them. It gets pretty complicated and truly sad when you look into it, because it's just a man trying to have fun on the internet with a bunch of people now sending death threats to him and his significant other.
I feel like I'm glad this nigga Joe Bartolozzi, he's like, bro, I'm not taking this from you niggas, because he's not setting the precedent. Because most niggas, when they have audience capture, they just be like, oh God, they try to walk back what they say. He's like, no, fuck you niggas who talking shit about my girlfriend and sending me death threats, bro. Because some niggas will really like in the red pill space and like the right wing space, niggas try to like appease their audience, like guys, I don't want to ruffle any feathers. He's like, no, bro. Who are y'all niggas to tell me what I feel about a certain situation? Boy, fuck you. And I get it. The situation is tragic. But y'all niggas not gonna talk shit about my girlfriend because she's a good person and I love her. I feel that.
Really, because they share different views, and no matter how many times he points out how he truly feels, people are just taking his word, not even listening to them, and giving their own opinions on what he's actually saying. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is Joe Bartolozzi, for anyone that's unaware, and how did he get in this situation?
He got viral on TikTok.
Can we get a thing to start changing smoke detectors so I don't have to hear the constant whenever I'm at somebody's house? Because this is insane. Why do you not change it? It takes 10 seconds.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga Joe just being around a lot of black people, okay?
If I'm at your house and I hear, I'm telling my friends, give me your PP3 battery, bro. Give me a PP3 battery and a goddamn air, and I'm gonna go and put that bitch back in. Quick reload.
He big as hell, bro.
At that point, you're just gonna let your house burn to the ground. How do you have that happen? How do you have that beep for 4 months? 4 months, you just let it sit there and
For anyone who's unfamiliar with who Joe Bartolozzi is, he used to be a TikTok creator who made yapping style content, screaming at the top of his lungs over the most mundane things that are going on, or just talk about problems that are going on with his life, personal stories, and things of that sort. After he amassed a big following, around 1 million followers on TikTok.
That's crazy. And he was able to make the pivot to like Twitch and YouTube, my nigga, which a lot of niggas can't even do. Because TikTok motion and like YouTube motion and Twitch motion are all different motions and incomes and streams and shit like that. It's the fact he was able to do that commends to like how strong his audience felt for him, like how much niggas fuck with him. I think he blew up during COVID.
He transitioned into doing Twitch, and now he's more of a live streamer slash YouTuber, as he streams on Twitch and uploads any of the clips slash VODs to his YouTube channel for individual videos. And recently he's gone under a bit of a controversy, not only because of the things that he said, but mainly because of people not liking the things his girlfriend said and wanting him to associate her opinions with his opinion.
Like this, was she like mad disrespectful with it? Like, then listen, I'm not a fan of Charlie Kirk. No one can get politically assassinated, but I guess I gotta feel some type of way if she was mad disrespectful. I want to say what she said specifically.
And actually asked her out of his life. Seems pretty complicated when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But it all started with the Charlie Kirk situation and him giving his thoughts about it.
And then on terms of takes too, this is like one of those situations where with the Charlie Kirk, you're gonna see every take under the sun, right? From people being entirely unapologetic to saying that he should have, which is, I would say, insane.
Yeah, but like people make, I'm not condoning all of this, because you know Charlie Kirk, the man spread hate, so you get what they give. That's my opinion. Whatever you put out in the world, you'll get back. So, but in my opinion, it's just like people meme deaths all the time, bro. Like not to be sick. The Harambe is an animal. Fucking George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, niggas made memes all about that. It don't make it right. I condemn that shit, but like it's the internet. But now it's just such it's so heightened right now in the political landscape, and the violence is kind of crazy, bro.
the other side, which I also say is insane, of people relating him to Jesus Christ himself.
No, a nigga did say he was one of Jesus' disciples, bro. Oh my god.
Like, that is the two ends of the spectrum that you will see on both of these. And I think if you want my take, I think regardless of how I perceive Charlie Kirk, right, I don't agree with him politically. I think the assassination of anybody is obviously wrong.
Right, it is wrong.
Right? I don't think.
Yeah, you shouldn't be murdered for your opinions, bro. Even if they're bad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if I don't like him, that he should have died. Right?
I want to make it very clear. It's not like he championed Charlie Kirk's death or anything. He just gave how he felt about the situation, which didn't in any way, shape, or form make it seem like he was happy that someone had passed away. But that didn't really matter. We're in the digital age of hating. I mean, you're literally watching a video of me explaining why a ton of people hate Joe Bartolozzi. People just want something to hate on, and because it seemed like they couldn't hate on.
Yeah, it's boredom theory, bro. Niggas got nothing else to do with their lives day to day, or they put all their fucking like stress and hate upon a person they see on the screen because they see them all the time and they're like a public figure, so they say fuck it.
Joe for his take, even though some people did because it was pretty mild, they went after his girlfriend instead, whose entire content is mainly around political topics and conversations just like this.
Okay.
And she was way more outspoken of how she felt, even reposting certain things talking about the Charlie Kirk assassination, which caused her and him to get hate simultaneously, with some people even coming into Joe's comment section talking about how his girlfriend has him on a leash. It's talking about how she has him whipped.
I saw a comment.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking iDubbbz and Anissa situation when iDubbbz clearly doesn't want to speak up when his girlfriend is acting like an idiot. This nigga girlfriend probably have her own opinions. They talk about it in private and they just feel their own different ways, bro. Yeah, y'all can be in a relationship with a person you got like not that may same opinions with. Like, y'all don't have to align all the way. Y'all just have to agree with like the majority of this shit. You feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because complete opposites, that's gonna kind of get iffy. Because if you feel some type of way about some shit, and then when shit goes and gets tough, what are we gonna do? You feel me? But as long as you guys align mostly, which they probably do, y'all good, bro. And you want this nigga to go against his girlfriend and just be like, fuck her? Like, what?
The other day, and it really got to me, pissed me off. I talked about the Charlie Kirk situation. I think I had a very modest take on it, and there was a lot of people that were about me in the comments of like specific random shorts.
Don't read those fucking comments,
like
bro.
one guy that was like, Joe doesn't care about his chat or the things they go through. He just I'm like, who the f are you to tell me that I don't give a f about something, you dumb? Number one, I want to say that. Number two, if you were one of the people in the comment section saying you hate my girlfriend, don't watch me.
That's so real.
I just got to say that. I know my girlfriend's political. I know you might not agree with her. If you're going to talk to my girlfriend, I don't like you. I don't like you. Know that, right? I don't give a if you don't like my girlfriend's political takes. You, right?
Okay.
Go fist yourself. I got to say that. I don't care if you're a fan of me.
And I like this. Bro, more niggas need to start doing this when they're in the right and niggas keep on being on their dick. Like, bro, fuck you. Get off my dick, bro. Like, leave me alone. Y'all niggas are bored and losers, bro. Like, what the fuck?
If you're gonna make, you realize like that, and there were so many people that were like, bro, he's just a shill. Like she's got him on a leash. No, I just agree with my girlfriend. And secondly, even if she did, she is my ride or die. She's my girlfriend. That's how that works in life, man.
Don't get me wrong, a lot of content creators love their fan base. I mean, they literally wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for you guys. Even me, I love my fans. Love seeing the comments y'all make, replying to y'all, and seeing what thoughts I might have on certain videos I make.
Me and my 2 fans, me and the 3 people that watch this video, I love you niggas.
On how I can even improve. But having this much of an input on a content creator is literally insane, especially when it comes to their personal life. It's something they didn't even ask you to give input on in the first place. And it's just weird and odd behavior that definitely needs to be corrected. And I don't understand how you can get this parasocial to the point where you could think that Joe's relationship is him being with because he agrees with his girlfriend. It only makes sense. That's probably why they're dating. They agree on a lot of topics. And even politically, it would make sense that they would agree as well. And you would think for this to be that big of an issue, his girlfriend must have had some outrageous take. Must have been something insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said in the beginning, well, like, what did she say?
And that caused a lot of people to truly be upset, when that's literally not even the case at all. She even recently had to make a video clarifying how she truly felt because people were misconstruing her words.
Nobody should die because of their political opinion. We should not be supporting gun violence or political.
Oh, she's like a earthy Zen type girl. Okay. I like how her hair look like fire.
Violence. We cannot condemn gun violence in one scenario while condoning it in another. However, how you die does not redeem how you live. That is all I'm going to say.
Even with her response right there.
Okay, it's not that crazy. She ain't say nothing too crazy. I thought she was like, fuck him. I hope you burn in hell. I'm like, whoa, okay, I get you feel like that, but so you could have phrased it in a way with that you could, especially in this political landscape. You don't want to raise any more pitchforks and have people get more irate and angry, my nigga. We need to calm down, bro. Everybody's, it's like, bro, we're all Americans, bro. Niggas just want different things, and niggas really put, when we start dehumanizing each other, start saying that side is versus us and this side versus us, this is when we get fucking civil war and people really start getting hurt. As in, like, mass amounts of people, bro. Like, holy fuck, bro.
She truly feels. People heard that, let it go through one ear and right out the other. Even with Joe's original take on the situation, not even happy about the situation, not saying that people should be championing it, and not saying people should be happy about it, not even telling his audience, well, who cares, just make fun of them all in my chat. None of that. Yet people still took that and made it seem like it was a bad thing of what she said. And it was a bad thing of what he said. To the point where they were going on massive hate raids for his chat, his DMs, all of that, purely because they didn't like what his girlfriend was reposting and saying. But in all reality, it was nothing but what everybody else was saying. And if you've done any research on this Charlie Kirk topic, you know that on the two ends of the extreme, they are nowhere near close to either of them, because it can get so much worse with these mild takes that they are just saying. And obviously, because of all the hate and backlash that Joe was getting all of a sudden, he went back on stream the very next day and talked about the situation more in depth. And it seemed like to a normal person, he was just repeating himself when he really shouldn't have to.
Political comments that comes and join the
Oh goddamn, he refast the shit, nigga. I'm dyslexic. Like Joe clears Charlie Kirk rumors and allegations and defends Brooke. See, like that took me a little while. Like
recently, you said how if you hate my girlfriend, don't watch me, which is fair. What if I don't disagree with her politically, especially with the recent disrespect towards the Charlie Kirk assassination not sitting right with me? It's not disrespect. The amount of people that somebody already clipped another fucking like thing of it. Brooke never condoned the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and people were like, she reposted stuff about it, and I'm like, no, she reposted stuff basically saying that she's not mourning his loss, but that it's still fucked up that he got shot. Like that's kind of what I'm saying. The people that are
bro, it's like bro, I only can equate this if y'all ever known a nigga who you don't like that died, you feel me? Like a nigga that you ain't never had a positive interaction with, like, cause they just personality was off, or like y'all niggas just didn't mesh as human beings, and that nigga died, like, yeah, got murdered. Like, you not sad that nigga died, but you not crying. You feel me? You didn't like the nigga, so it's like it's no sweat off your back, but other people fuck with him, so you know,
fuck you, fuck your girlfriend, you fucking cock. I'm like, okay, don't watch me. You know, and then people are saying that I would like support the death of him. I'm like, I don't support political violence or gun violence by any means. I never said that, and neither did she. So I don't know why people are pulling that out of their ass. I think they just need something to attack because they don't like the liberal media take. She did repost videos that were basically like talking about the things that he didn't agree with.
It seems like we're going around and round in circles. Each clip I show you is literally a new chatter or a new person or the very next day, and it just seems like Joe is repeating the exact same thing over and over again. In all reality, that's really what it is. Because while these chatters may be donating to him and be fans and supporters of him, they aren't really supporters of what he feels and what his ideals actually are. At least that's what it seems like. Because unless he's saying exactly how they feel, they seem like he is just turning into a different person. Because his girlfriend is feeling the exact same way as him on some of these topics, they have to find someone to point some finger at somebody, or why they wouldn't be sharing the same opinion as Joe Bartolozzi. Mind you, Joe is somebody who makes his political takes or a lot of his opinions very clear on his streams.
Yeah, I know he has a philosophy channel. I've seen it. But I've seen clips on TikTok of this nigga talking about philosophy.
The option to donate to him, to have him talk about certain honest matters. That's what you've seen happen most of the time. Yet someone is finding something new to be angry about, when in all reality he has not said anything different. Yet, as he said, clarify the situation over and over again to no avail and to no different opinions. But people just coming on.
I like the way, if he wrote this script, if he wrote this script, I like the way he wrote it. It's very smooth and concise. People like it's the average script, because I make a little videos like this and I get to rambling. I'm very loving this.
I'm loving it more and more, and not just him, but his girlfriend, because they feel like that's the reason for why he feels this way. Why they're not sharing the exact same opinion. It's parasocialness and just weird.
Yeah, like why can a nigga just feel like he has his own opinion? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I want y'all niggas to understand. I was a person before I met that bitch. Met that girl. I'm sorry. Like,
online to a whole nother level. It doesn't make any real sense because, again, as I'm telling you, Joe is pretty open about how he feels, and he's open about this on every single topic. Even posting videos like that on his YouTube channel, clarifying how he feels on some of these topics. So it makes no real sense why people are coming here getting mad at him and getting mad at his girlfriend to the point of sending literal threats to them because they disagree on a topic, when the topic they're talking about literally is meant to be about how people can have differences in opinions but not wish death upon people.
I'm never speaking about that again. Okay? Don't ask me. If you send me a dono about it, I'm not reading it. Because the more and more I talk about it, and I'm not even saying anything different. If anything, I'm kind of trying to clarify that I'm not condoning gun violence or political violence whatsoever, and neither is my girlfriend. And the more I say that, the more people are going, no, he likes that. And I'm like, dude, you're not even listening to what I'm saying.
and they trying to say he's just using for clips and views, bro. So he's smart for that. Like, niggas like, oh, if he didn't condone it, he keeps bringing it up. He just likes the clicks. He likes the engagement. No, bro. He's done with it. You know, I can see it.
I'm done talking about it, okay? I don't want to fucking share my take on it anymore. And I'm not going to not share my political take on it because obviously I think it's somewhat important for me to share my opinion to an audience that is receptive of that. But at the same time, you don't have to agree with me. But at the same time, again, when I do share my opinion on certain touchy subjects like this, and then I start receiving death threats, and so does she, and we're dealing with that. I'm done. I'm not talking about it anymore.
I think this is a classic case of Parasocial fans going way too far and
this nigga voice don't seem real.
how they feel about something onto Joe Bartolozzi, when in all reality he just feels something completely different. It should be sad, but it shouldn't happen because, again, Joe is someone who makes how he feels very clear and allows people to, again, donate so we can hear about how he feels about certain topics. So unless you're just letting those things go in one ear and out the other, which I think a majority of these people are, and putting the blame on why he would feel something on another person, you should be very much aware of how he sits politically and how he feels about certain issues. And if they disagree and are trying to force him to feel a certain way, not only is that not going to work, but it's going to get you ostracized from his community because he's literally going to build a community of people that also agree with him and look at you weird when you start saying certain views that he obviously does not agree with or just straight out lying about how we feel.
Not only that, like, bro, can people be like, can we just chill? Like it always does. Everything have to be a debate. I get it. Everything has to be a discussion. Everybody wants to open their prefrontal cortex and show how smart they are. But why can't we just be like, that was fucked up, y'all? And it was fucked up. I didn't agree with him. Basically, he said that shit was fucked up. I didn't agree with a bro's political views, but look, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gonna make you look like the weirdo because you are, as a weird Parasocial viewer, and make him not want to talk about the topic anymore like you just saw right there. And going to the extent of sending threats to him and his girlfriend are so unnecessary, and I feel like I've talked about that multiple times on this channel. It's odd and weird and nothing that anybody should... I'm trying to
think on the internet. Have someone ever said something when I'm like, I'm gonna kill you in GTA? Like I might have said someone say something stupid. I might say a comment just like that's not true. I'm high on Marvin Harrison Jr. Right? He's a receiver for the Cardinals, and he's going through a rough patch around. And niggas talking about like he's not going to be an elite receiver, and I might say in that shit like, bro, give him some time, bro. The nigga young, like, bro, he just got in the league, bro, and he got all this pressure, and niggas be like, no, niggas just Debbie Downers and doomers on niggas, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it, right? That's all I already said. But niggas gotta feel some real vitriol and hate in their heart to really just do shit like this.
Be doing because this is just the internet at the end of the day with people giving opinions. You don't need to go that far over something that somebody thinks. You need to get a life and do literally anything better with it. Bro. And overall, I hope that Joe does continue making good content because he's a pretty funny guy and a normal dude who just has fun on the internet. And I hope that this situation doesn't stop him from wanting to do that or deter him from talking about certain topics because of how weird people may be. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to know would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving me a like. And if you enjoyed like this video, consider subscribing because I post like this every single week. Never miss out on any single upload if you hit that bell icon because you'll be notified the millisecond a video. That
nigga just trying to get past that. That nigga trying to end the video.
Video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Shout out to bro. Good video. IRL is dead. Does he usually show his face?
I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind,
Did he? I could have sworn. Is this the nigga that just started showing his face? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Your words out of saying. Hey man, stop being weird on the internet, y'all. Let people be themselves and have their own personal opinions. And if they're not being vitriolic or hateful, niggas, y'all shouldn't be have this much anger and attacking somebody, bro. Like that's it, really.
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.